Hey guys, what's up? Evil Zombie here. So today I just have a bit more of a serious topic. Apparently recently one of my high school friends died. It was just this past week on Saturday. I'm not going to tell you his name, protect his family's privacy. I have been drinking a little bit. I've just been feeling down because, well, it's a lot to take in. So far today I've had about 11 or 12 shots worth. A couple of them were doubles. But yeah, I have a decently high tolerance because I'm 240 pounds and half Scottish. I have a decent tolerance for alcohol. So don't worry. Downside is I don't throw up. So I could succumb to alcohol poisoning. It's not really something I can control, but I'm willing to take the risk anyways because sometimes you just need to have a drink, you know? But yeah. Um, my friend, let's see, I don't want to say his name. We've known each other since elementary school. He had cancer. He died of cancer, unfortunately. And it's just surreal trying to deal with it, you know? Like, he had two kids, just like I do. He had a wife. He had a wife and two kids, and he had a family. They loved him, and he loved them, and they were just together doing their thing. And he got sick, and eventually he died. He got too sick to be able to handle it there. And that's just shocking, honestly. Because he was about a year younger than me. Honestly, if I'm being honest, he's not as old as me. He's a little younger than me. Puts a lot of things in perspective, you know, on what's important, what's not. I don't know. It's just it can be a little scary. But I remember back when the Nintendo 64, when that was popular. I remember when we were in 6th or 7th grade, I borrowed Harvest Moon 64 from him. I remember that. I'm yawning, sorry. It must have been like in 5th grade or something. I must have been like 11. Because I remember borrowing Harvest Moon 64 and I was on the elementary campus. Our school's set up into 3 different campuses. So 3 different locations when I was younger. Now it's in just 2 locations, but 3 locations when I was younger. And I remember we were on the first location of it when I borrowed that game from him. So I had at least known him since then. I don't remember how long I've known him because I've had several friends since then, and it kind of blurs together a little bit. I feel terrible about that, but we were always in the same friend group. It just kind of blended together because every single day I would see him every single day. We'd always show up. He would show up a little after me. I always showed up a little early in our group, you know. In our group, I was kind of the early one because my mom worked at the school, so she was there early all the time, and I just kind of showed up really early. Everyone else just showed up before class started, and that's kind of how we proceeded forward. I feel like I need to adjust this. It doesn't seem as clear as it can be. There we go. But after and we just went like that for years, and all the way through high school we just all hung out. It wasn't anything specific, it was just general hangouts, but every morning we would all hang out together, every lunch we'd hang out together, every break time, every afternoon we would just be together. We would just talk about video games, we'd talk about anime, we'd just talk about whatever came to mind, you know. And after college hit, we just kind of went our separate ways. We just did college. And then I got married. I was one of the first ones no. One of my friends was the first one to kind of live with his girl at the time. Now they're married. I went to his wedding reception. But I think I was the first one to actually be married in our group, by a while. Other than one of our friends, I think I was the first one to be married. Other than one of them, one of the first. Um, but we would all hang out together for years. But once we hit college, we just kind of did our thing, separate, the way we wanted to do it, and that's just kind of how it worked out, you know. And if you're young, I guess I gotta say, treasure your friends because they might get sick and die. That whole thing where you start thinking, oh, we'll hang out again someday, it might not happen. I haven't physically seen him since high school. We've talked, we've chatted on text a little bit, but I've not seen him since high school, and that was almost 20 years ago. I graduated in 2006. That's like 17 years. I haven't seen my friend. He was a close friend to me. I still consider him a close friend because we would still text and stuff once in a while, but I haven't seen him in person in 17 years. For some people, that might be longer than they've been alive. And that might just not click with you yet. That might not resonate, but that's a real thing. I don't know. It just kind of puts things in perspective a bit, you know? I can hear my girls out there. I have the door closed, but I can still kind of hear them. Sorry. I hit the camera. It really does just kind of put things in perspective, how fast time actually goes after you've already started aging. The older you get, the faster... Can I get this? Yes. The faster time actually goes the older you get. That's the short of it. Because it doesn't seem like it's going that fast. You're in the zone, you're doing your thing, you're getting your classes, you're going through, then you're getting the job, and then you're trying to build up money, you're going through your day-to-day, and you have that job, you're trying to get the promotion, or you're trying to get to the next step so that you can pursue your career. And then, you met a girl, so you're trying to get to, you're following that. You're like, okay, I can keep up with work, and I have this girl, and maybe something can happen. Then eventually you're like, okay, maybe I'll marry her, and then we can work together on this. And then you have a kid. And then it all just falls into place. I mean, this is what happened to me, and I have a teenager now. I have a kid in middle school. And this is a friend that died that I still haven't seen since I was in high school, like since I graduated. And that just is really surreal to me, you know? It just hasn't sunk in all the way yet. I'm sorry if I slur my words a lot. I'm sorry if I appear to be a little out of it. I have drank about 11, 12 shots so far, and that's just kind of where I'm at. I've had a long day. Because I worked full day before this, I took care of my kids and all that, then I just kind of settled, and I had a couple shots after that as well. Sorry. But that's just kind of what happens. Sometimes everyone mourns in their own way, and I guess just trying to come to terms with that. I feel it's yawn. Sorry, I'm also tired because I don't sleep enough. I'm a dad. But yeah, no. It all just kind of comes into perspective, and you just start thinking about mortality a little bit, you know? I mean, I'm not getting younger. I've had my own health issues back and forth, but I'm not quitting anything. I'm not stopping anything. I'm just thinking, you know? It'd be really great to be able to connect with my friends again. It'd be great to be able to talk to people again. My college friends, I actually do see every once in a while. Every few months, they come over, we hang out, we have dinner, we talk. It's good. My college friends, we actually do hang out. But my high school friends, I have not seen in forever. Because they all went to different states. Like my college friends, they all live around here. They all live within like 2 hours of me. Which is not bad. That's pretty close. But my high school friends, they live in different states. They moved out. They went with their families, and that, I don't know. They just kind of spread out, and it just kind of happened. I don't know. I just kind of wish that I kept up a little more, you know, because that could have really just made a difference in his life. I hope. I just hope I could have given him a little more happiness in his life. I don't know. Because it's just sad to think about, like the what ifs, you know. Anyways, guys, I kind of wanted to talk. Even if it has nothing to do with you, I just wanted to speak the words out. I wanted to get the words out. I wanted to actually say it. I wanted to communicate, even if there's no one to communicate to, because I think I just needed it for the sake of talking. Sometimes that is the best self-therapy, to be able to just say the words that are caught in your mind. So thank you so much for watching. If you watch, cool. If you didn't watch, it's perfectly fine. I get it. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.